Hello everyone and welcome back to JB Siddle Gaming, where today we're going to be taking a look at the Balor Fomorian Event. If you've been playing Warframe, you probably got an email, a message about this, and this is an event where basically, if you haven't played this before, they're building this big thing and it's going to blow up the new relay we just built near Earth. So if you don't want that to happen, or even if you don't care if that happens, but you want the rewards, let's talk about how you do this mission, what you want to do in order to get the rewards, and what all the rewards are. So doing this mission, if you get a total damage of at least 1 million, then you'll get 200,000 credits and an Oricon Catalyst, also known as a blue potato. So that's pretty good. It can be pretty difficult to do on your own, so I suggest doing it in public. You're going to have enough people that you're pretty much always going to get a squad of 4 without really having to wait for it. Now, before you actually do this mission, you have to get resources in order to build the key to do that. You can get resources off of drops anywhere on Earth. Personally, I did Tikal in order to get this. I tended to be able to get in a squad of 4 people. I ran as Necros in order to get more drops because they are drops from enemies. You tend to get a lot of enemies on these missions, and then you also get one of the resources you need in order to build the keys. However, you can get them from any mission on Earth in order to do that. So real quick, let's take a look at the key. You will get a blueprint for this. For this mission, and in order to do this, I've got a bunch of stuff building because I'm trying to build up my master rank here, but let's take a look at the Fomorian Disruptor. That's what you're going to want to get in order to do it. You can see the resources here, and these Omega isotopes are the things that you get from Earth that you need in order to do it, and then the cryotic you can get from those missions that we talked about, the excavation missions, and then nanospores in order to build them. Now, after you build one of these, it is a reusable blueprint. They take 1 minute to build. You need to go and equip it into your gear in order to be able to do the mission. So now that we have everything we need, and especially if you do a long excavation, I think with Necros at one point we stayed for like 12 or 15. I managed to get like 64 of those things with Necros. So you can get quite a few if your groups want to stay or you run missions like that a lot. We can go ahead and click on here, and in order to do this mission, we have to have that in our inventory. Let's click on this mission, and as you can see, our squad will fill up here. Now, this mission is pretty simple. You basically fly to the thing, take down the shields, and then get out. You don't really have to do much of anything. There isn't a certain amount of damage you need to get to in order to be successful in the mission. You just need to get in there and do some damage to the thing and get out. However, in order to get that reward, you need to get at least 1 million damage, which you'll easily get from one time. And you can do the mission over and over again solo if you don't like playing in a group. So that's just something to bear in mind. Now here, this is a good thing. So sometimes you'll be flying around and you'll get this shield around you. When that happens, you're being blocked by a certain enemy. That enemy is this thing. I'm actually glad it happened. It's this Zeppelin thing. When you see that happen, go ahead and destroy that Zeppelin, and then that shield will be down. Now that we've done that, we want to fly in and take out these shield generators. You can see they're marked here. One here, one here. And to take out the shield generator, there's going to be a shell on the outside of it that you have to take out first. That hopefully, we're going to get stuck with another one of these things. It's right here. Now, actually, if you fly up right away at the start, oftentimes you can kind of avoid those things. You can just get lucky and not hit those things. So you can see we have to hit this shell first, and then when the shell is hit, that will eventually pop off. This thing will open up. As soon as it starts opening up, we can take out the shield generator like we just did there. Now, after the shield generators are gone, it's going to tell us, hey, go ahead and actually get inside the structure. This would normally have like a red shield right here. Once everyone is inside the structure, somebody in the party can use that item we talked about from the gear wheel. If for some reason people in your group don't come flying into this thing and not everyone is in here, you can use it twice in rapid succession, and it'll force it to use it even though your party's not in here. I have had to do that on occasion because people fly around and do other stuff. You can see that person's 1,200 away and seemingly flying away. People don't seem to be getting in here for some reason, so that may be exactly what we have to do. Before I do that, I want to point out all of these nodes here. You want to destroy these as many as possible, and then you can also just do damage to the thing. So it's going to tell us we can't... Oh, actually, everyone was close enough that it allows use it, or someone else used it twice. By destroying more of these nodes, I don't remember exactly what the multiplicative thing is, but it basically multiplies your damage that you do to the thing. So destroying those are great, and then you can just basically hit the thing. You can see we're doing damage to it. It's It's no big deal. It's really an easy mission. I'm not really focused on doing a ton of damage to it here. We'll let that recharge. You only have 30 seconds, I believe, to actually damage the thing. And then after that 30 seconds, you'll see the shield comes back up like it did just there. And then it's going to tell us, hey, get out. We have a certain amount of time to get, I think it's 350 meters away or whatever. And we just fly away at this point, and that's it. That's all there is to the mission. Now, at the end of this mission, we're going to get one of 4 rewards. Most likely, we're going to get 400 endo. It's not a ton of endo, but the mission is very short, as you can see, so it's actually not a bad reward to get. Or we can get parts for the imperator. What is it? It's a special imperator Vandal, I believe. It's an upgrade to the basic weapon. Actually, we got that right here, the imperator Vandal blueprints. In case you're wondering, the blueprints and the barrel drop fairly often, and the receiver seems to be the uncommon drop. I've done this mission a ton and only gotten one of the receivers. So we'll take a quick look at that as well. So basically, it's definitely worth doing the mission at least once with a team to get that reward. You can do it more and more in order to get the imperator Vandal. I did build it so we can take a look at it. Alright, so here we have the comparison from the regular Imperator to the Vandal, and we can see exactly what is upgraded. We go from a 10% critical chance, which isn't great, to a 15, which is a little bit better. So you're going to get crits a little bit more often with this weapon that does have a fast fire rate. The magazine goes from 250 up to 300. The reload speed goes down a little bit. Not much, but hey, it's a difference. And the status chance doubles from 5 to 10. So here's the deal. I don't think the Imperator Vandal is necessarily a great weapon. The Imperator obviously isn't necessarily a great weapon. It's an okay weapon, though. It's functional. Most people seem to think it's a little bit boring, but it's okay. But if you enjoy that weapon, then this is a straight up upgrade. So it's going to be up to you to determine how many times you want to do this mission to see if you want to farm it. It's one of these things where I don't necessarily think it's a great weapon, but I kept doing it just almost because of sunk cost fallacy. You only actually have to do the mission once, and if you get that receiver early, then hey, you're in good shape. As you can tell, I don't play Archwing very much. I built the Grattler basically because it's easy to build, and I got annoyed trying to farm Atlas, so I don't really use a lot of the weapons, but it is a straight up improvement. So if you do enjoy the machine gun play of the Imperator, and we do know that eventually the ability to use Archwing weapons in regular missions is going to be coming. It's going to take the slot of our main weapon and our secondary if we do it, but it is an improvement on that, and it might be an interesting weapon to bring into regular gameplay when that is available as well. So there you go. There's how you do the missions, what you can get for it if you want to keep farming it, and like I said, it's definitely worth doing at least once. That key doesn't take a lot to build, and the rewards are pretty nice. It's always nice to get a blue potato. So thanks a lot for watching, everyone. Hopefully you guys found this informative. We'll be coming out with some more videos on the Rubico Prime and the Phantasma, which I've been having a lot of fun with pretty soon. Thanks a lot for watching, and we will talk to you again soon.